Hi, I am Chibeze Ezekiel and I work with the Strategic Youth Network for Development. Somewhere in 2019, we found it necessary to form a bigger platform where young people working on various environmental issues can come together to learn and share from their different experiences, and also to bring a space or create the platform to embark on joint advocacy in a concerted manner. So that led to the formation of the Youth-NREG, that is the Youth in Natural Resources and Environmental Governance Platform. We were fortunate to be supported by the World Bank to help us facilitate that workshop or that meeting, which was launched in May 2019. And then over that period, we also had support from the UNDP that gave us some office space to meet and grow our platform and to develop our plans in the course of the year. So we've come this far, and the whole essence is to create a platform where young people can also demonstrate their contribution to the governance of our natural resources. So the Youth-NREG platform so far is made up of over 150 members from organizations and individuals. And we have members working on different thematic areas: climate change, biodiversity, fisheries, plastic, water and sanitation, land issues, oil and gas. So we have all these sectors where young people work around to share their experience and knowledge. In terms of achievements, for the past 2 years, we've managed to increase our membership. We've also had a chance to work with other partners across in West Africa. For example, we've worked on campaigns with Access Coalition, which is the secretariat in Nairobi, Kenya. We've also been able to work very closely with the African Climate Related Program based in South Africa. We've also managed to work very closely with our national stakeholders, particularly the Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, and as well as the Environmental Protection Agency. Currently, the country or the EPA is developing our national adaptation plan, and we are privileged to be part of the process, and we've been identified to be part of the 5 working groups that have been formed to support the development of the national adaptation plan. Again, Ghana also is in the process of revising our nationally determined contributions, which is one of the provisions in the Paris Climate Agreement. Indeed, as part of our work over the period, EPA has seen that we play a key role, that as young people we are also relevant to the process. I'm also happy to announce that we are also being involved in the review process. So this demonstrates that indeed our work have been appreciated, and therefore we are also being regarded when it comes to the national processes as far as climate change issues are concerned. But we want to look beyond climate change because we work on different areas, oil and gas, not only climate change, but we are hoping in the near future we'll be also very vocal when it comes to oil and gas, when it comes to land issues, when it comes to money issues, when it comes to plastic issues, because young people have some skills we think that we can learn from the climate change engagement to also influence our work or our contribution in the other sectors. Nevertheless, we still experience some challenges which has to do with capacity gaps. Young people still have to build that capacity. So it's not only about an issue of interest or an issue of passion, but the relevance or the importance to build their capacity to be able to engage policymakers and to go to communities to educate their fellow young people, and organized groups, women groups, youth groups, the chiefs, the elders, on what they can do when it comes to environmental issues. But so we've come this far, and it's been very encouraging. Of course, the other challenge has to do with financial difficulties to be able to bring young people from different parts of the country, so we can meet and then have our regular learning and sharing engagements. We believe have come this far without the support of our partners, and at this point, I want to take this privilege to appreciate extremely, our partner, the Global Family Fund, that have been very supportive over the years, giving us both technical and financial support. We are also very privileged to the Goldman Environmental Prize for appreciating and recognizing our work. We want to thank the World Bank Institute for helping us form the Youth-NREG platform. Of course, the UNDP for giving us serious support, both technical support in what we do. We also want to appreciate 350 Africa, 350.org, Slackon Trust, our technical partner. We also want to thank the Swiss Embassy, the British High Commission, the French Embassy for all the support they've given us over the period. And without them, we couldn't have come this far. So we are so grateful to them, and we appreciate them for their support. God richly bless them. In terms of our expectations, we are hoping to grow bigger, to grow better, and to do more for the sake of our environment, to where we can also display our contribution, as in bringing to bear our skills, our energy, our experiences, in the near future, or as soon as possible, we will be able to showcase that if young people are given the opportunity, if they are given the space, they can also add their value or add their voice to our development agenda. Indeed, when we look at our development agenda, we are talking about Agenda 2030, we are talking about 2050. I mean, these are ambitions that are 20 years away from now. And what it means is that it is the young people today who shall be in the helm of affairs in 2020 or in 2030 or 2050. So what it means is that it's very crucial to engage them now, build their capacity, so when they take responsibility by 2030 and 2050, they will be well informed and be able to manage the situation or achieve our collective ambition. So that's why we believe that we need to engage ourselves now, get involved in the process, build our capacity, learn from our older generation their mistakes so we don't repeat them, and then we can also help co-create the kind of future we all expect by 2030 and 2050. Thank you.